I've lost count of how many times I've flipped a Bundt pan, held my breath, and prayed for a perfect release, only to end up with a stuck, crumbled mess. After plenty of trial and error, I finally found a foolproof way to grease a Bundt pan so cakes slide out effortlessly every time. No more breath holding, no more pan tapping like a stubborn ketchup bottle, and definitely no more calling a half-ruined cake rustic. I'll walk you through my go-to method step by step, so you never have to deal with a Bundt cake disaster again. Okay. This is the moment where all that careful measuring and mixing comes together, but pay close attention. This step can make or break your Bundt cake. Trust me, I've been there. A simple mistake here could mean your cake doesn't bake evenly, or worse, refuses to come out of the pan in one piece. And yes, I have an entire video dedicated to my own Bundt cake, fail to prove it. But don't worry, follow these next steps carefully, and you'll be rewarded with a beautifully baked cake that slides right out of the pan like a dream. I put on disposable vinyl gloves because, trust me, things are about to get a little messy. If you don't have gloves on hand, no worries. Just grab a sandwich bag, slip it over one hand, and voila, instant kitchen mitten. It might not be the most fashionable choice, but hey, it gets the job done without turning your hands into a sticky, greasy mess. Coat every inch of your Bundt pan with 1 tablespoon of vegetable shortening, ensuring you get into all the intricate edges where cakes love to stick. Taking the time to grease properly helps guarantee a smooth release. Trust me, I've had my share of cake disasters. I've tested countless Bundt pans, silicone, non-stick, different shapes and sizes, but I always come back to my favorite. It bakes evenly, releases effortlessly, and creates the most stunning cake every time. If I had to choose just one, this would be it. After greasing, dust the pan with 1 tablespoon of flour, tilting and rotating to coat every ridge. Hold it over the sink and gently shake to distribute the flour evenly, then tap out the excess to prevent clumps in your cake. This extra step makes all the difference in achieving a clean, easy release. Now, take a moment to admire your perfectly prepped pan, because nothing is worse than a cake that won't budge. Give it a final tilt to ensure even flour coverage. Then get ready for the fun part, pouring in the batter. We're one step closer to a flawless Bundt cake. Here's a lesson I've learned from baking way too many Bundt cakes. When your batter has berries, sprinkles, or anything sugary, like a funfetti Bundt, you need extra protection. Sugar loves to stick, making release a nightmare. My trick? Double up on vegetable shortening. 1 coat isn't enough for sugary batters, so I slather on a generous layer. And don't shake off the extra flour. It acts as a barrier, preventing caramelized sugar from gluing your cake to the pan. It might seem excessive, but trust me, this simple tweak has saved me from so many cake disasters. Because nothing is worse than a Bundt cake that looks perfect on top but refuses to release from the pan. And if you're baking a chocolate or darker Bundt, the method changes slightly. Watch my How to Grease a Bundt Pan for Dark Cakes video to keep your cake streak-free and stunning. No more stuck cakes, no more stress. Just a beautifully baked bundt cake that comes out of the pan effortlessly. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more baking tips and tricks. And if you want to put your perfectly greased bundt pan to the test, check out my bundt cake playlist for more recipes and inspiration. Want to make sure your bundt cake gets to its destination in one perfect piece? Check out my video on how to package a bundt cake for gifting or transportation, where I walk you through the best ways to wrap, store, and transport your cake without smudging the frosting or risking a disaster. Whether you're delivering it to a party or gifting it to a friend, these tips will keep your cake looking bakery fresh. See you in the next video.